Good evening. Today we have one object related to telecom field. Our discussion today it will be mini shelter, outdoor cabinet. Also, we can say outdoor cabinet. Will go ahead for site or mini shelter overview. We have in all telecom field we are using two mini shelter for any site. So I will guide you or I'll show you how we are utilizing this mini shelter or how we can arrange the equipment inside and how it look like. For mini shelter it coming with two cabin, we are arranging equipment inside. The feeder entry it will be from downside, not from backside from top like normal shelters. So cable is coming from down and going in the two side to be connected to the equipment. For this type we can fix on-sided rectifier or batteries with chassis of rectifier and chassis if there is microwave or alarm unit. Here I'll show you this for Kuwait. We are fixing outdoor cabinet two pieces, one for power and one for wireless. For wireless we are fixing inside it BTS 3900L or two piece it can fit inside it two piece BTS 3900. The second cabinet we are making for transmission and power system. Power system rectifier and batteries plus microwave we have the R10 and AMU to figure or configure the alarms. The BTS we can fix direct to concrete. We have like anchor bolt. We are fixing for anchor bolt from down, and also we can fix in steel beam if the roof or type of roof we cannot add any flat slab or concrete down. So we are using the steel structure. Here it's showing how we are connecting the base and how it connecting in concrete. So it's 60 by 60 and down in each corner there is a place for anchor bolt where we are going to fix. The dimension of the BTS is coming to 10 like 2 meter and 10 centi and 80 centi and 8 centi width and depth inside. It can hold inside 47U. So 47U we can fix inside it BTS 3900L and we find from down and up space also for cable routing. This is also dimension from outside. 2 meter 24 centi, 90 centimeter and 113 centimeter point 5. Here for the power system we are using usually depend on the type of power used in your area or your operator. Some of them they are using Huawei equipment or like Emerson equipment or like Delta. So all of this type is sufficient for our outdoor cabinet we can fix, but it's mandatory to use chassis for fixation because the width of the BTS is more. So to make it fit for the equipment we are using chassis for that. Same also we are fixing in our equipment the same cabin the environmental alarm source we are using for environmental alarm configuration EMU equipment. For monitoring equipment EMU we are fixing all external alarms and out of this one is going direct to the BBU and we have here the specification for EMU. The working voltage minus 48 we are connecting to rectifier. Also weight is 3.5 kg and this is the dimension for this EMU width depth height 483 mm and 44 and 284 mm this height. Environmental alarm, we can configure all environmental alarm. It's sensor smoke, door, water, temperature, over voltage, rectifier AC, rectifier DC, rectifier minor. All power alarms can be done through this one or through rectifier. Both is working. For this type of EMU, we can configure to 32 alarm inside it. For this installation, it can be installed 19-inch top rack. That's why I'm telling you we can use chassis to fix the EMU and the rectifier. Same for the DCDU. DCDU need to be fixed inside the 19-inch rack, and we give here the specification at 3.5 kg. It's going coming from rectifier the connection with minus 48 input, and out of this one we can get 9 minus 48. So we are distributing the DC power which we are getting from rectifier till our DCDU. This is one important point. For the DCDU, we are using power cable should be in range 16 mm because it's going to hold 9 pieces output. So to keep the cable secure or can get the load or cover the load, we are using big size cable for the connection between DCDU and the rectifier. One more thing for this DCDU, if we are going to load on it like RRU, RFU or big load, so we should connect to big rate inside the rectifier so it can cover the load of the equipment. And for this one we can get the power, give the power as usual for RRU or AMU or BBU according to the scenario which approved from the operator of the scope. Hardware installation. Normally, we are using tools like flat head spanner, screwdriver, and drill machine, hammer. Also, measurement tape, gloves, spanner, level, and tie cutter, cable cutter, and the crimping tools and marker. This how look like the outdoor cabinet, giving the height 2 meter and 60 by 60. Front side is more width because the EC connected and installed in the door, so the size will be more in this front side. As discussed for this BTS or outdoor cabinet mini shelter for installing rectifier or installing EMU DCD, we are using chassis 19-inch chassis to be sufficient to install our EMU or rectifier or R10. For battery down of it, we are making two level. Two level is coming built in on the BTS. We are keeping batteries, 8 batteries inside it. Equipment arranging inside BTS, it's up to the operator or the owner of the scope. He will give you the specification if you need batteries and connect direct above it the the rectifier, or he will combine both in one. He will put batteries and wireless BBU and microwave R10 plus power system in same. This how we are fixing the rectifier. We must use the 19-inch rack, and for this rectifier we have more screws in each side and must be fixed all with full tightened M6 till M6, and we will fix both end 6 screws. Same for DCDU, also it will be same for EMU. Alarm configuration. Alarm configuration, there is sensors, water sensor, smoke, infrared sensor and door sensor. There is configuration with two type. One with default with switch, and this one we can consider on or off if it normal open or normal close. This is the EMU how it look like. Here power cable connected and LAN cable going to BBU, and we are fixing both end two screw and taking one U inside the 19-inch rack. Type of sensor we are fixing inside in the chassis of the 19-inch rack. If it smoke or like door, so door it will be beside the door from upside. So once door will be open, it will give door alarm. Smoke sensor it can be on the side with temperature sensor. Water sensor usually we are fixing down at the bottom of the rack, so it will get the alarm of water if any water came till this level. Grounding system. Outside of the BTS or outside of outdoor cabinet, we are fixing grounding bar with connected to the building main grounding, and all our equipment which inside the outdoor cabinet inside this mini shelter, it going direct to this bus bar. For power and alarms. Any site or any mini shelter, like normal shelter, we have door alarm, water sensor, smoke, and temperature, humidity. We have all these alarms. We can connect to AMU, and from AMU, it will go to BBU. Also, we are getting power alarms from rectifier, like power voltage out of range or DC failure or EC failure. So all these alarms which will come to MU, this is our interface. Some from sensor and some from rectifier, and all alarms after gathering in EMU, it will go to BBU in Mono 1, and Mono 1 we will configure all this 32 port according to high voltage, if it high voltage or low voltage, normal open or normal close. Power key layout, it depends on operator scenario. Like this type of sub rack, it's ETB 48200. It's showing mainly two parts for connection, this BLVD and ELVD, and also battery circuit breaker. So we have battery circuit breaker, BLVD, where we are connecting our microwave, because this what we can see priority or giving like the threshold of cutting power is the lowest one, so it will take more time to make RTN up or microwave is up. Not like LLVD, it's threshold level, it's low. So once it will get battery off, or like in the start, once you will lose your battery charge or the EC power, it will go first down. And this one normally we are connecting to wireless or BTS, so we are securing our site or our link, especially some sites is hub and so many links connected to that site. So we are trying on this way to secure our microwave and other hub to be on air, not down. And for sure there is EC input, where we are connecting the EC coming from outside, and there is EC circuit breaker, where it gives power to EC unit in the door, and also EC switch. Here's some configuration for circuit breaker. Like is preferring for this DCDU go to 100 ampere, because it will cover DCDU, BBU, it will cover RRU, RFU. So the recommended in this operator solution 100 ampere. There is lamp also 20 ampere is more enough, lamp and switch. EMU and other equipment like microwave, we are connecting to 16, and all is BLLVD, because it's a high priority and we are connecting to BLVD. Wireless, as discussed, we go through LLVD, and we can go through 12 ampere, and other than that if it connecting to low load or less load. As discussed before, for each DCDU there is 12 port. there is 9 port from 0 till 8. From 0 till 5 we have the circuit breaker is 20 ampere, and it can get the load of RRU, or it can cover the load of RRU, RFU. And also we have the 12 ampere, it can cover the load of AMU if we will go to connect to it AMU or BBU. For EC output, there is circuit breaker as discussed. For EC, this one it have two options. First, if you have socket to connect your EC equipment like laptop, and the other is going to the EC unit for the cabinet itself. Here in the any sub rack there is controller. In the controller we are adjusting the configuration according to our operator scenario or standard. Like what you will do for the battery string number, it's according to the site 1 or 2. Also battery capacity same 300 ampere, and other specification according to operator scenario and approval. Here it's showing the AC unit power connection. AC is built in on the door, so we have two part or two main cable connected to the AC unit. Power cable to power up the AC, and the signal cable to control the AC alarm. So we have AC power cable and signal cable. For signal cable, it's going through one bar. It have normal open or normal close, and we connect our cable according to the configuration. If it configured from wireless in normal open or normal close. For DC cable, it's minus 48 and 0 according to the DC power connection. For this outdoor cabinet or mini shelter, it must be there light source. So to secure light source inside it, it came with one lamp with movable cable connected to rectifier, and it built in with one switch. So once you will open, you can both make the switch on, and light will be up so you can work on it. This one picture showing the one mini shelter with 19-inch rack, how he connect rectifier and DCDU, and above side he put the EMU, and down he put two string of batteries. For the mini shelter, not like the normal shelter, the cable coming from up. Here the cable is coming from downside. So the cable will come from down and it will connect to all equipment from up. There is some type of outdoor cabinet, the feeder windows coming from upside also additional. So you can connect feeder from upside, and if you have other cable from down, you can use the down ports. For any rectifier, it have also sensor for alarms. So for power alarms, there is sensors showing here for this type ATB 48200. It's up also to the sub rack which used in your site according to your operator specification. So here we have power system failure, DC alarm, fuse disconnect, SBT failure, battery protection, EC power failure, and it according to the color code for each cable and each alarm. And here this is the AMU port. As discussed, this one is up change from operator to other operator. Here one picture showing the connection inside the AMU. This is the port, it's written on it downside the port number, and we have two main cable from the other side. One is LAN cable to take all these alarms and shift to BBU, and the other cable is for power. This is the signal cable, how it look like. One side you will connect inside EMU, and second port you will connect to mono one in UBU card inside BBU. In this way, we are showing in this picture, we are showing the sequence of alarms and also color code. How you will use according to the sequence which written on the board itself. S1, S2, S3. According to the this operator owner, he gives the temperature sensor in this two slots, slot number one, slot number two. So he give here the color code for each port. Same for smoke. He show you which slot 24 is. This is a smoke, and for 12 it's door alarm. In the rectifiers, there is built-in sensor. As discussed, this built-in sensor is taking the battery alarms, battery temperature, and other alarms related to power, and it going through rectifier. And from rectifier, it transfer to the AMU from same sensor. Its same sensor or same module have input signal coming from alarms. It have also output signal going to the AMU. This how it look like, cable coming from rectifier, sorry, battery, like battery temperature alarm and other alarm, and downside you will find the cable, LAN cable going to the AMU. How we will power on and confirm mini shelter is working normal? First we are connecting the power and confirm rectifier is on. Once rectifier is on, we will go to next step to confirm all microwave equipment is up. Once all microwave equipment is up and working normal, we can power on the wireless and confirm it's reachable from back office and working normally or no. Thanks so much.